welcome to Bloomberg Quint. Today, Sajid and I will be wrapping up the market action for you. It was a dull day of trade today, with Nifty just about closing above that 9,100 mark. Basically, the last hour of buying would save the market, would save the Nifty shut shop below that 9,100 mark that we're looking at. Moving on to the intraday chart that we are looking at for Nifty out here. It was a dull session of trade today. Much of the losses came in the second half of the session, but as you can see, Nifty bounced back to an extent. Not bounced back for that matter, it recovered some of its losses by close of the trade to shut shop about that 9,100 mark with losses of around 0.2%. The top gainers and top losers who really helped the markets recoup most of its losses were Bank of Baroda and Sun Pharmaceuticals, was what led to the losses that we could see on the top losing side. And on the gainers list, what came as a saving grace was HDFC Bank results along with Reliance Industries, which ended the day with gains of around 2.5%. It was a good session of trade for HDFC Bank that we saw. Consistent set of performance that we're looking at. Good top line growth that we're looking at. Bottom line performance too was in line with estimates with around growth of 18%. But then it was, please do remember, this is for the second consecutive quarter that the bank has actually posted a sub 20% growth. However, for the week, Nifty did end it with loss of second consecutive week of loss that we're looking at for Nifty.
That's right, Nikki. Nifty and Sensex ended the week on a flat note. It closed nearly a third of a percent down, with major losers being Sun Pharma, which lost nearly 8%, followed by ICICI Bank. So banks and pharmaceuticals were the big losers for the week. On the gaining side, you had Reliance, which gained nearly 3% ahead of its earnings on Monday. You had some of the housing finance companies like Indiabulls Housing Finance and SDFC, which ended the week on a positive note, and Maruti and GAIL and Dasim were some of the big gainers for the week. If you look at the mid-cap, there was some action in the mid-cap as well.
Yes, moving on to the broader space after the day of action that we're looking at. Interglobe Aviation was the top loser on the Nifty in the broader space. Next we have Zlearn, which ended with losses of around 3.5%. Then we have Alkem Laboratories, which ended again with losses. Jagran Prakashan was another stock on the list of losers. Now, please do remember that aviation stocks were the ones which rallied yesterday after the crude oil ended lower in the previous session and DGCA reports. But in today's session, we saw Interglobe Aviation taking the hit and reporting losses, ending the day with losses of around 3.94%. On the gaining side, we have Bajaj Hindustan, basically sugar stocks which were in action. This was after the report that UP Chief Minister Yogi met a delegation of sugar mills to hear their grievances. Next in the list, we have media stocks like Network 18 Media, which reported its shareholding pattern. And then we're looking at Religare Enterprises, and something like South Indian and GMR Infra also witnessed some of its demand that we did see on the gaining side. However, we did see some action coming in. One more stock which actually hogged the limelight was Kamath Hotels. That was around 10% gains that we saw for this stock.
Yes, today it was up around as much as 10%. That is after yesterday Clearwater Partners Capital sold around 2.5% stake in the company. Now this is the fourth consecutive trading day where they have sold their stake in Kamath Hotels. They have sold close to 17% stake and still own around 3.7% stake in the company. Now these equity shares were acquired by converting the foreign currency convertible bonds at a fixed price of Rs 135, and they sold it at around 41.7 rupees per share. That is making a loss of 69%. Now we are still unclear as to why Clearwater is selling stake in the company, as we are yet to receive a response to the email query sent to both the parties, that is Kamath Hotels and Clearwater Capital.
That's said for pretty much the mid-cap space action that we're talking about. For the coming week, we have slew of earnings such as Reliance Industries, Wipro, Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Maruti Suzuki and Ambuja Siemens. These are the key earnings that we are looking at going in the next week. That's all that we have for you today. Please stay tuned to Bloomberg Quint.